Islam, Salam, Shalom, Hotep, Holito, Wingapo, peace. Today is Sunday, June 1st, 2018. The significance of this day is that it is Sunday, so that means it is the day of the sun. Now the sun has to deal with purpose and vitality. So wherever the sun is in your chart indicates where your sense of purpose and vitality lay. So for instance, if your sun is in the first house of self-identity, then your purpose lies in your self-identity. And that's also where your vitality also lies. So a first house sun would be someone who is very self-driven. The attention is on themselves, who they are and what they are about. Right? For instance, I am a first house sun. So I am very invested in who I am and what I am about. First house suns have very strong personalities. First house suns tend to get things done quickly. First house suns tend to also have a clear purpose in life, because the purpose is whatever purpose they make, and that purpose is very driven, because the sun has to do with attention. The sun is the spotlight, so the spotlight is on the self-identity. So that person will be driven to make something of themselves. Now Sunday is the natural first day of the week. Sunday is the first day of the week naturally. I understand how the Gregorian calendar is set up and the nature of that. But as far as the days go, Sunday was named Sunday because the sun is primary and the first day is Sunday. It just so happens that today is also the 1st of June according to the Gregorian calendar. So what happens is this month is unique because all of the days actually line up with the days of the week properly. So being that it's Sunday and it's the 1st, we have the one energy. The one energy is about leadership. It's about enterprise. It's about selfishness. It's about aggressiveness and assertiveness and application. One days are days to start over a new leaf, to begin things. An example of this is I am beginning my journey on YouTube by making these videos. This is my first day making videos on YouTube. So I'm aligning my purpose with the day and with the stars to give it added energy. So on days like this, you will begin new projects, or you will want to begin new projects, right? That will be the energy of the day. Beginnings. Self. Concentrating on self. Who are you? Your identity. How are you leading? What path are you going? What path are you paving for yourself? And also, selfishness is not necessarily a negative thing. When people say selfish, they usually think, oh, self-absorbed. But if you break down the word selfish, you have self and then ish. Self, self-explanatory. Ish means of, relating to, or from. The meaning sort of or kinda like, that's colloquial, meaning that's informal speech, like when you're around your friends and you say something to the effect of, I'll be there around 9-ish. But that's not the actual meaning of ish. The actual literal formal meaning of ish is of, relating to, belonging to, or from. So self-ish literally means of, relating to, from the self. So that's not a negative thing, that's a matter of fact. So when you're dealing with selfishness, you're dealing with anything related to the self. And that would be, in astrology, actually the first 6 houses. First house being the house of self-identity, which that would be the house of today. Now, 2018, you add up 2, 0, 1, 8. That adds up to 11. So today is this year actually rather. This year is a master number year because it's 11-2. 11-2 is the master number, and that is the master illuminator. That's the message bringer, the visionary. And 11-2 correlates to the signs of Sagittarius and Pisces. So this is a year where Sagittarius and Pisces are naturally aligned. And what's interesting is that Neptune is in Pisces at this current time. So Pisces really shine. Shout out to Ralph Smart. And shout out to the Sagittariuses who have already gotten readings from me, and they're very pleased. You too can be a pleased client. Now, going back to the first, your own numerological chart, you have your own personal days, your own personal month, and your own personal year, as per the information in your own numerological chart. So let's say today is the first, right? That's what it is. That's the energy of the day, is the first. Enterprising, driving energy. But your personal day is calculated by adding your personal month to the current day. And your personal month is figured by figuring your personal year. Now, to figure your personal year, what you would do is you would add your month and day of birth to the current year to see what number you get out of that. You reduce all of the numbers. And you reduce all of the numbers to a single digit unless it comes out to a master number. And you would add that number would be your personal year. And then you would add that number to the current month number, and that would give you your personal month. And then you add the personal month number to the current day, and that gives you your personal day. So let's say, for instance, you had a personal month number of 4. If you add that to today, then you would have a day of 5. So today would actually be a day where you need to make changes, right? Because the number 5 correlates to the sign of Gemini. So you would have to be networking, communicating with people. So there would be a lot of communication for you today. There would be a lot of changes having to be made today. If you're a very fixed person, today might be annoying because everything is switching around. And you're being led, or you're being influenced rather, to make many different changes and to deal with things as they're coming. You see, this is why it's important to consult me to see exactly where your personal year, month, and days lie, so that you can also align your purpose to the day, because your personal day is how the day is affecting you. So it's the first, but since your personal month is a 4, this day of new beginnings and enterprising is affecting you in a way that's very swift and changeable. So that's how you would be beginning off this month. Well, that concludes today's breakdown of Sunday, June 1st, 2018. I will be back tomorrow to break down tomorrow's day. Peace and love to you all.